Welcome everyone, we're live for some Metal Gear Solid 4. Stream will start in just a second. Let's give us another one. We're just trying to make sure everything is golden this time. God damn it. Why is everything so difficult? Don't worry, we're gonna get started soon. Why? All right. Now we're live, baby live. Let's go naked normal.
Nice and meal, easy on the heart, but good, filling. Has a nice taste to it. None of today's,
Oh, yeah. And if he says it's filling, you know it's filling. Believe me, he ain't lying.
Nictobiotic
This guy doesn't
Yorsh.
joke around about his food. Oh, no. He is dead serious. And I'm
That's
sure
right.
It tastes delicious.
Only the best for Solid Snake.
Smells fantastic.
you gotta be good to your body, you know? Loyal to your body. To the people you're cooking for. The whole family.
Siberian Vulture Palmini.
Oh, yes. To the whole family. Or, if you have a significant other that you want to impress, ladies, are you paying attention? You know what they say about a man's stomach. Well, better yet, why don't you just put down those papers and pencils, and I want you to follow along with us. It looks like it's ready. Oh, I can't wait another minute.
I went to a butcher's market in China one time.
Tasty.
No
Yeah.
AC, no
My
ice.
wife last night,
Flies
Did
everywhere.
she love it?
she was mad because I
It
hadn't
was
made it for her
something.
sooner.
She was mad. How could you get mad about food? Women, right?
Sure.
Well, no, I was just kidding. Susan is a great woman. Love her. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It looks like, yes, we are now ready for the ceremonial snake cutting. You all know what that means. We need a member of the audience to come on down and test out the chef's new knife.
Come on down, Chief. Don't be shy. I don't bite, but this guy might. This is the last chapter in this snake's life.
Ah, poor Snake.
I spy with my little eye a thing that goes bump in the night nearby. A sense of duty when the risks run high. A scum who wishes that he didn't try. Wakey, wakey. Praying mantis, unmanned surveillance systems.
This game is so awesome already. Now loading. Press start. In a not too distant future on a tired battlefield, Martins become routine. damn right it's a Hideo Kojima game. Now, Metal Gear Solid 4, which I've jumped to for Metal Gear Solid 2, kind of makes sense. It's Solid Snake. We'll finish out all the Solid Snake games, might as well.
Has changed. It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed. ID tag soldiers carry ID tagged weapons, use ID tag gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control. War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history. War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
Solid 3 is Big Boss. Portable Ops is also Big Boss. Big 5 as well as Big Boss. And a mix of all of them. So I feel good in my choice to play Metal Gear Solid 4 right after 2. Alright. Need to change some options here. Yeah. Oh, look at that. They all can hurt my eyes. It's not too bad. Alright. Well, that's not what I want. BRB. No. Wow. Then we won't do that.
Snake, you can adjust the camera angle with the right stick. To center the camera, press in the R3 button.
I noticed some screen tearing. seems to happen during cutscenes. Interesting.
Chopper! We're surrounded! Damn it, they've got us surrounded! We're being followed! Use the RPGs! Everyone!
I need a better caption card. What happens when you buy the cheapest thing on Amazon?
To make a weapon available for use, ready it by selecting weapons from the menu screen.
We need backup! Hit him hard! What?
The geckos. What? What? Huh? That sounds more like an elephant. What? Now, Bruno.
Head north, and try not to run into any gecko along the way.
No way, buddy. Oh god, I've been spotted. Ooh, damn it. Well, I shouldn't have come up here. That was a mistake. We'll just full send it. Full send it, bruh. reveal myself. This is badass old steak. Hide in the box. Or just camouflage. No place for Hideo. Whee! Yeah, it's still got my cigarette. Yeah, for real. I was thinking too, I thought the gecko was gonna take a toke. Metal Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots. Brought to you by 2GrownScaredyCats. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for later. Everyone knows when you're done smoking them, you can just chew on. Stick all the tobacco in your gums. I'm stoked we might get 3 Kojima games. Only Death Stranding 2, OD, and Scient. We can be eating good next year. Cut scene putting the controller down.
Snake, we've got to go. You've got an old friend waiting for you.
Otacon. The test results.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference. I'm not an ordinary man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
You're right. But we don't know where Naomi is.
Naomi.
Ah, Snake.
Colonel. Good to see you.
Well, I'm not a colonel anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The Analysis and Assessment Staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work.
Huh?
We found him. In the Middle East.
What?
I'll explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move. We found him.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone. Track him down.
I'm gonna get that liquid snake. Once I press start.
Only 2 eggs today? Solidus must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 0, 3, 6, 0, 3, 3, 0, 5, 3, 0, 5, 4, 8, 8, 2, 0, 4, 6, 6, 5, 2.
C'est mère.
Liquid sun.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
I'm just inside the city limits. This place is crawling with lizards.
Ah, AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons, officially designated Irving by the US military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well as any battle situation data. You should find it before you do anything else.
Okay, got it.
Hey, it's an
The
apple.
rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Another apple. Kojima likes apples. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible. In this war, neither side is your enemy. There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Someone there? What's going on?
I want that gun. Not that I can do anything with it.
Don't do that!
Although I guess I can sell them later
Please
on.
don't shoot!
Acting as a contract to local authorities, the Praying Mantis PNC recently restored governmental control to this sector. Utilizing Tech Irving unmanned vehicles, Praying Mantis conclusively delivered a swift and decisive outcome. We hope you'll consider the Praying Mantis solution for all your future combat needs.
Anything good? Ooh, there are some. There. Bad. Oh, now they know where I am.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Let's see. L1. So much for a sneaking mission. I was so close, too. I was so close. Well, I don't even know who saw me. Yeah, the cardboard box, bro. Oh, I'm almost dead. Would you look at it?
Snake, press the crawl button while running to execute a roll. Rolling can help you dodge enemy attacks and get past small gaps and obstacles.
No, I wanna come with my knife. Here we go.
You can pick up guns dropped by both the militia and the PMCs. Remember though, PMC weapons are locked. You can't use them. If only there was some way to get rid of the locks.
If only. Only there was somebody later on who could help me with that. Well, we might as well explore. I know that's J-Drum's favorite thing. Come on. Bomb guy. Take the ladder. Crawling like a snake, crawling like a solid snake. Well, he see me? I feel like I'm pretty far out. Here we go. Good. Now where to? Look, I just missed it. Where are you? In here. There we go.
It's me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Otacon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to introduce Metal Gear Mark II.
Metal Gear.
That's right. Just like Rex. But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D. You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
The rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their home turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
Well, that was much a sneaky mission when I AK'd those guys.
An operator.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
How thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough
Miracle.
these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go. Like this. I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention. If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake,
Yeah.
the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the Solid Eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Hmm. Well, now we got a lot of good gadgets to play with.
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route. Follow the mark on your radar.
Jeez. Any goodies? Oh, jeez, I want all the goodies. No goodies. No, I wanted to jump down. There we go. There we go. Great. What is my best way forward? Let me collect some diamonds. just walked right through. Well, I want that. I want that missile launcher. Bye, guys. I think I befriended the militia.
Switch the solid eye to night vision mode.
So I'm hoping I can just walk through it without any issue. Are we friendly?
Who? What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm friendly. Noodles, yeah. I love me some instant noodles.
Hey, they need reinforcements up top. You ready to roll? Yeah, I'm good. Great. Let's go. Right behind you.
Might as well while I'm here. That's right. Like, give a ration to me. Thought you could. Maybe not. All this good stuff. Do I have my iPod yet? I don't. Over there.
Oh, it was you! Sir, their appearance may be strange, but they demonstrated incredible combat ability. Already lost several units. What happened? Hey, you! Come with me! Oh, it's you again!
Yeah, just me again. Hey, look at all this stuff. Oh yeah, boy. I love Free Boy. Okay, group the magazine with L1. Carefully plant it with R1. To view the magazine, continue to hold L1 and R1 and press. Whoa. Oh, that's right, you gotta set it up first, I think. Where's my nudie mag? What? Oh, come on. Do I do this again? Yeah. It's all so weird. Sergio Mantis, Tuhan Princess. Sure. This is how I Solid Snake. Anything up here? Ah. I love the iPod. I wonder if in 5 you can upload your own music.
Pretty sweet, huh? Whoa, hold it. Watch where you pointing that thing.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. Voila.
You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered?
You see, I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin?
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you.
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm Drebin number 893. You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it. The M4. The official carbine model used by the U.S. Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government issue shit. It's, free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
Flip-up sight, rail system. Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
The frame's pretty rigid. No rattle.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
What's weird?
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation?
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa. Slow down. Oh, yeah. My day job's working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they're even registered. Have a sip. It's a side of AT the public don't see. From From the looks of it, you ain't with any state army. But you ain't exactly green, neither. You've got last-gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former U.S. Army? I don't know what you're here for. But you want to be well-equipped, am I right? So, can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.
What's your take on him, Otacon?
I don't particularly like the guy. But it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns. Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing for us. Drebin, a well-known gun launderer in war economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans, Lebanon, Darfur, Chechnya, Timor, Peru, the Punjab, Kashmir, Colombia. This guy really gets around.
How's he pull it off, anyway?
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process and use the gun. The problem is that there's still a record of the chip being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
I'm not so sure. If the Patriots were running the system from behind the scenes, then a weasel like Drebin would be a real pain in their collective ass.
Can he be trusted?
Remember, Drebin's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let emotions get in the way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty. The only thing he trusts is money. I share your concern, but what if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
So, we ready to make a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure. Whatever guns you don't need, I'll take and buy them off you. That'll earn you points you can cash in for services.
Like what?
I'll launder your ID guns, no more locks. And I can also sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you. To ensure you can use non-ID guns, I'm gonna have to suppress the old nanomachines you got in you. Otherwise, they'll interfere with the system. Here, stick yourself with this. It's full of suppressor nanomachines. Relax, it won't hurt. You're scared of needles or something? See? No sweat. Now you can use non-ID guns, no problem. Hey, be nice to our guest. Step outside.
Boo.
There you see? No problem. From now on, when you pick up an ID gun that says lock, you just let me know. You name it, I can launder it. Of course, it'll cost you. The going rate depends on the war price at the time. this shit a rest.
Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
You might say that. What with the war economy and all, and the system clamping down on things. System codes are the law now, and control's essentially absolute, paving the way for fat profits if you're willing to bend the law. Demand keeps on growing thanks to the war economy. I sell ID guns to the PMCs and state armies, and naked guns to terrorist groups and paramilitaries. And these ID guns can't be sold on the black market. System's practically a license for us arms dealers to print money. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. The fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green collars. More like, we're all gonna be fighting proxy wars. But hey, this war economy puts the food on my table. You're a green collar too, aren't you? Yeah, it's in your eyes. You've seen a lot of combat.
What makes you think you know me?
Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the same way. I grew up here too. I got no interest in the outside world. All right then. If you need me, holla. We specialize in speedy service. Catch my drift? I have you.
That's such an awesome cutscene. I didn't want to talk through it. Drebin is pretty amazing. It's basically Zack from DOA.
I know what you're thinking, but Drebin does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and Drebin both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that support them. It's been growing by leaps and bounds, and investors are really starting to take notice. As the fighting in any given area becomes increasingly intense and prolonged, the war price goes up. No doubt Drebin's rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with Drebin from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy and connect you with it. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin. Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to Drebin for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds good.
We should assume Drebin has other agents collecting guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services?
Guess I'll have to rely on him for now.
Okay. Now go meet up with our informants, Rat Patrol.
All right. Got some cool weapons, some great music. But we're actually gonna save it here. Gonna call it a night. Just had to get some Metal Gear Solid 4 in. I'm loving it so far. The iPod's a great idea. Controls are great. Story, voice acting, Kojima, you've done it again. I think I'm gonna really enjoy this one. Will it beat Snake Eater in my heart on Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake? I don't know. I'm still debating which one I think is best. Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake or Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater. I guess once I go through all of these again and, you know, I was thinking I'm just gonna do the Metal Gear numbered games. But I'm having too much fun with Metal Gear and I think I'm gonna do them all. Ghost Babel, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, Metal Gear Rising. Might as well. Just having too much fun. So I think after that, I will be able to definitively say which one's my favorite. And I'm sure by then Delta will be out now. I'll play Delta. Anyways, this has been Silky Joe 1, 2GrownScaredyCats. If you like what you see, give us a follow, or a like, or subscribe, or over on YouTube. Oh, that's a storm outside. I thought someone was knocking on my door. But again, this is 2GrownScaredyCats. If you enjoy Metal Gear, there's quite a bit of Metal Gear out there. I've played Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, and now I'm going Metal Gear Solid 4.